On the next episode of Button Check, do casuals hate pro players? Have we evolved past the need for world warriors? And is the FGC truly fit?
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. We told you back to back, baby. Matter of fact, 3 days in a row. Anyway, chapters down below if you want to skip around. That sub button is right there. And of course, why not take the time to click it? Because it's HT, the most glorious day of the week. We got some hot ones, so without further ado, let's go.
Let's go by and get down. Real slick, man. I hope the kids ain't around. It's honey.
All right, now into them first set of FGC hot takes or hot mistake buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so the other day somebody posted, right? Fighting games girl on the day or at daily FG girls. Well, they posted this, right? Saying, what's the fighting game hot take that'll have you locked up like this? And a lot of people actually did post some takes that had them locked up like that. This is the first one I saw, right? That says, we have evolved past the need for the world warriors. All right, got some likes, right? People, I got over like almost 2,000 likes. Others saying, I agree, but this is a monkey's paw. Capcom can't really make cool characters anymore. New or old, even their best, the characters are way too Disney. But then others like Peter G here says, this was already proven to be a horrendous idea when Street Fighter 3 was released. Then Rome, or Romulus, the one that posted saying we evolved past this, right? Post again saying, since Street Fighter 3 keeps getting brought up, and posted some bullet points, right? Saying, tumultuous development period, minuscule marketing, lack of home ports, 3D fighting games becoming norm, arcades starting to falter. But yes, no World Warriors is clearly the only reason Street Fighter 3 flopped commercially. And of course, it goes both ways. Some people continue to disagree. Others continue to agree, saying, I feel you from a player perspective, but I think casuals need something to hold on to. I wish they would just evolve. Ryu turn into Goku hybrid, Ken be some fire god, kick only nonsense, sim not exist, etc. Rome responds again saying, I've been playing fighting games all my life, 31, and while I do compete, trust me, I'm a casual first and foremost. We don't need all 8 back every game. Okay, let's unpack this real quick, right? Because Street Fighter, I wouldn't consider myself, well, I'm actually not a pro, even though a lot of people think I'm a pro. They're like, Nesto, the levels that you play, let's say I've inspired a lot of pros, right? From what I've done in the FGC, I'm not sponsored, but people think I should be sponsored. I do a lot of shit. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Street Fighter has always been my main game, right? So as far as that and the dedication, hell, the reason of Button Check was because of my love for that particular game. That's how it initially started, right, in the community. So with that being said, obviously I'm not a casual, right? But on the other hand, obviously I'm not a pro player. So from my point of view, where I can speak and growing up with the game and remembering when it first dropped in the damn arcade to now, I can tell you that maybe I'm considered an old head in this case, but no, we have not evolved past the need for the World Warriors. I need them. I need somebody I recognize because I can always count. Like if I see a new game, yeah, Third Strike, and he had some points with Third Strike and why it flopped, not just because of the World Warriors not being in there. But real talk, when I did see Third Strike, the first thing I did was look for notable characters because I hadn't played in a while, and I was like, where's Guile? Who the fuck is Remy? Like, who are these characters? So I automatically started playing Ken because that's the only one I felt comfortable with. Yeah, I started to mess with other characters, but there was the detachment. I was a Guile main, so because he wasn't in that game, I kind of backed up. And obviously, don't crucify me because I know a lot of people love Third Strike. Don't get me wrong, it's a godlike game in its own right. But what I'm trying to say is, for me and my household, you know what I'm saying? I have not evolved past the World Warriors, and I don't know, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, if that's a good or a bad thing. I just know. I need, if we gonna keep it Street Fighter, we gonna keep it Street Fighter. I don't care if you give me an old version of them, when now they're like 60 or 70 or some shit, and they got some gray and some beards, and Guile is like on a fucking wheelchair throwing sonic booms with some crutches. I don't care. They still somehow need to be a form of them, and maybe they're children. Something of them need to be in the game. Now, other people can say, no, we evolved past that, and I think we're slowly kind of seeing that, right? Because we're not getting, where's ROG? How far in Street Fighter 6? Obviously, it's not too much, but still, I ain't seen no Rock. I ain't seen no Sagat. Now we might get them later. We might not get them at all. I've been begging for Fei Long and Abel and all these other guys. Obviously, they're not the World Warriors, but still, we want a lot of the guys from Ultra. Probably not going to get them, not anytime soon. Maybe not even Street Fighter 6 at all. That kind of pisses me off because I think we had a lot of dope-ass characters. Now, you could argue all day that Street Fighter 4 wasn't the game, but the character selection for me, I think we had a lot of icons, right? And we might not see them again. Anyway, how y'all feeling? Have we really evolved past the World Warriors? I'm gonna say hell to the no, but that's just me. How y'all feeling? All right, and next up for them crucified buttons, do casuals really hate pro levels on some type of level buttons that need to be checked? So on that same topic, right, somebody else posted this saying, $5 pot is way too high for locals. The most important people in any scene are the 90% of the people that don't make payout and they gain nothing by lining the pockets of their top players. Then I noticed down below they continue as well saying this is someone who places in the money often enough and there is nothing that the top player provides to their scene that justifies them collecting a check every week. Would much rather the money go to the TOs and invest it back into the scene with more setup / resources, etc. Bonus reasons, Japan's Smash culture very clearly enables their players to improve way better than the rest of the world, and their locals are free. Just speculation, but maybe there's something to that. And then below, I will post them on the screen, but a lot of people are like, let's go back to the $5. They're like, $5 is less than it costs me to drive to the local, or like, bruh, it's just $5. Like, what are we talking about? I see Rob TV commenting as well saying, so $5 pot at locals lines the pockets of top players. There's a part of this community that hates when someone is a top player. It comes off as jealousy to me. I don't know what else it could be. Shine adding to that saying, collecting a check. He don't know what it's like to get blended by IDOM for $32.45. Rob responding again saying, calling a weekly pot a check is borderline insanity. Danny Fam saying, who's gonna tell him $85 a month ain't good money? Katana Prime saying, as if they didn't work to get to that point either. It's odd. And then Rob TV says, facts, bro, I just don't get it. A top player making any type of money is a crime against humanity to some people. So there you go. I'll continue to put some, perspectives on the screen, but how y'all feeling? Is $5 too much? I've been to casuals. I've been to locals here and there. And a lot of times we are struggling, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes are better than others. And some people are getting up there with rides and they have nothing, right? Times are hard sometimes, let's be real. Yeah, I mean, if you gotta pay for the venue to stay open. If you don't have a prize pool, a lot of times they're not gonna show up, right? Because even the top players have no money and they gotta pay for gas and whatnot. Most top players are actually not sponsored. And then when you bring it back to the fact that you're talking about $5, what else are you gonna make it? $2? You know what I'm saying? It got to be something, and to me, let me know if you think I'm wrong, but it seems like $5 would be the bare minimum that we could do. And then to go back to say that comparing us to Japan, how y'all feeling about that one, right? Saying, well, theirs are free, and they like do more than we do, so maybe there's something to that because they're free. But then also making the comparison to pro players, right? Saying, well, pro players don't really add anything to the community, so we're not doing anything by lining their pockets. We should get this money and invest it back to the TOs and the environment, etc. To me, it just comes to seeing, I think if we're struggling, though, to the point where $5 is that much to make or break, then it ain't helping nobody. Let's be real. If we're going to a local and we're all struggling or complaining at the fact of donating or chipping in or paying the $5, if there's enough of us like that, we're not gonna make it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're the pro player winning or you're the TO. If we're struggling with the $5, hey, ain't nobody making shit. But most of us are adults, right? We got there, we drive ourselves there, we have jobs. May not be the best jobs. Like I say, sometimes, hey, I've been broke. You know what I'm saying? I had no job at times and whatnot, and I still be playing video games. So sometimes it's easier than others. But most of us, like I said, have some type of income and are some type of grown-ass adult. So I would like to believe that $5 and pro players are not the problem, but that's just me. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of current state of the game, right? Referring to Street Fighter 6 buttons that need to be checked. So SonicSol, profile on the screen, link down below. Definitely check him out. Posted a very interesting video on his YouTube channel the other day. I think it was like entitled something like current state of like high-level gameplay in Street Fighter 6. Also posted it on Twitter. Somebody posted something saying, what's something you think people are pretending to enjoy? And he also posted the same video clip, right? This game is that something is what he titled it and posted a small clip. Yo, I think the video is like 5 minutes long or something like that. I'm only gonna show a small clip because I want you to go to his channel, check out the whole thing. Obviously it's his video, but it's just like well-known players and content creators and streamers and whatnot that are pretty pissed off with the state of the game. Check it out.
The way you use drive rush is crazy, man. You're so good, bro. You're so different than every other jury player with your drive rush.
How the fuck do I get Dragon Lash, bro?
That's insane.
Super. How do I get?
I hate the way drive rush kills your input, man. Like, I don't think I'm a really good player, but like, you can't be fucking with my inputs, bro. That shit aggravates me to no end. Do not fuck with my inputs. You already fucked my character over. Please don't actually try to mess with me. I guess it triggers the hell out of me.
Jesus. You guys, like, this is what I mean when I can't learn anything in this rank. We need to get the fuck out of here, man. I would learn more playing arcade mode.
Oh, you are actually not. I don't even think you exist as a player without drive rush. You're literally garbage.
I want my resources, I want the screen positioning, I want all my drug gauge, and I want his drug gauge to be depleted. Because what the hell is that? This is basically checkmate.
Yeah, I mean, we've been having this debate, and it can be said with any new release that there's gonna be some rough patches. A lot of people still love the state of the game, but we've seen this for a while. But I think the main thing that people are talking about, they're talking about the perfect parry. Like Punk is very like vocal about that, saying that it's killing the game. We're talking about drive rush, where a lot of these players in the video talking about that it's killing the game, or they really don't enjoy it, or that it's giving scrubs a chance. And then of course, one of the main things that we all kind of experienced by ourselves, and we thought we were all alone until we came and started watching this shit on social media, the inputs, right? I thought, holy shit, I'm just a scrub. I don't know how to do shit anymore because I'm dropping everything. Turns out there is an input problem. I know Capcom is slowly working on it. Negative Edge, all that other stuff that they're making updates. But right now, it just seems like there's a lot of hiccups, right? Maybe not so much hiccups as tremors, but I don't know if it's affecting the game to the point where people are just gonna start putting it down and be like, nah, we're done with it. To me, it's still, I think it's one of those arguments like it is with MK1. We see a lot of complaints with MK1 right now. One was the glitches, But I think one of the main things that sticks out is like even what Maximilian said, that kind of stuck out to me, what he said the other day about MK1. He was like, they're lucky that it's a damn fun game to play, so that'll bring people back. And I think that's what it is at the end of the day. Same thing with Street Fighter 6. I see a lot of people even in these comments saying, in a weird way, seeing these people complain, it makes me want to play more. I think, I don't know, especially like, let's be real, more casuals play these games than anybody else. And if they're having fun, whether it's trolling people or making people salty, I mean, the game's gonna have some type of success. But in the end, do you think it's really enough to drag these games down? The fact that they're fun. If they're fun, does any of this really matter? I guess it really does on the pro level, but how y'all feeling? Let me know. Whatever it is, ladies and gents, definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love as always. If we don't see you tomorrow, which we probably won't, unless something like spectacular breaks out, we'll definitely see you that next day, which will be Thursday, something like that, right? Anyway, thank you for the amazing love, and it is HT, so we gotta end it on that HT tip. We got something, they just sent this to me, not sure what it is, by the name of Heidi. I'll put the profile on the screen, link down below. Here we go, bam, and this is, I don't think this is cosplay. What does it say? It says a skirt from 1998 that I made, but she's, she's filling it out. She's a skirt. It's a skirt. It's a very, well, here's another skirt. Let's take a look. Okay, damn, that's the same shit. I mean, you just gotta feel sorry for the bra, don't you? The bra must be going through hell. I mean, the damn bra probably looking like Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. We will see you soon. As always, thank you guys for the amazing love. And I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And is the FGC truly fed up with Street Fighter? Oh, shit, that was a real fall. Oh.